First watched you guys kind of come together, I thought it was kind of like a thing that the X Factor pretended to do.
Manufactured.
Yeah,
No.
I thought it was fake. So my question is, if you're showing it is real, so like when you met the other members of the band, were you like, oh fuck this, bro, or you kind of like?
No, not at all. No. I'll be honest with you. When I met the other members of the band, I mean, as a kid, I didn't really have a tremendous amount of friends. I wasn't used to like rowdy guys, and I kind of hung around with my dad a lot, if I'm honest with you. My dad was the reason that I went on the show. But I'd already been on the show 2 years prior to the band being made. And what happened when I was on the show the first time, I went on and I sang, and I got from 180,000 people down to the last 24. So it's a step before like you're like making it. And Simon kicked me off. And then the weirdest thing happened, all the contestants were there. Simon had dinner with me and my mom. And the manager of One Direction was at that dinner. But he also worked around X Factor for a very long time. I know this is a high conspiracy theory. So we had dinner, and Simon was like, I'm really sorry I had to let you go. Like, I didn't want to let you go, but you have to go and get your education and come back in 2 years. And at this point, I was really mad at Simon because I thought I beat the kid that got through. I was like, I know that I outdid that, you know. Sorry to that kid. Well, not sorry.
Where is that kid now? Where is he?
He has a nice life. So then 2 years later, I spent 2 years of my life going around singing everywhere from stadiums, myself being the Wolf Stadium, the football stadium that I grew up in, to old people's homes, to like in pubs, like whatever, to the point where at the start of it I was getting paid so much money that I'd never seen money like it before, because we didn't have any money when I was a kid, and so it was amazing. And then towards the end of it, through my dad's drive and my drive, the car ride to the venue would be more than I'd be getting paid in fuel to go and sing, but my dad would take me and do that anyway. So I've seen fame go up, and then I've also been in places where I've been ridiculed, where I was in a McDonald's once with the girl I was with at the time, and like everybody in the city knew who I was, so I got to take a bite out of a fucking burger, and then this guy just goes, X Factor reject, and the whole fucking thing looks at me. So I'm like, 15 years old, no security. I've tried to do something and haven't done it, but because I haven't moved, now I'm up for people ridiculing me. Anyway, fast forward. I go on the show, and it's very obvious on X Factor who's going to do well because the cameras follow you all the time. And I became like everyone's nemesis at like boot camp, which was a really weird place to be, because they're like, oh, that's the kid that was on before and da-da-da, whatever. So I had a lot of that sort of stuff. And I'm still only 16, by the way. So I myself wouldn't have put me through, if I'm honest with you. I don't think I was good enough for the standard of what it was. I think I landed perfectly where I was. We got kicked off, all of us, and then me and Niall were about to go and get the train in Houston, and this woman came running behind us and was like, yo, like, please come back, the judges want to speak to you. And they'd already done this to me once, so I was like, what the, are you going to mess with my emotions some more? Like, I'm already crazy enough, thank you very much. Like, I'm not sure I need this. And then they stood there and picked us out, and they picked a girl by now at the same time. And from what I've heard is that, like, part of the reason One Direction was made was because of Simon's promise to me that in 2 years, I'll make this work for you.
Wow.
So he kind of started with my face and then worked around the rest. I've never told that story before.
You were the inception.
I was the honorary member of One Direction, yes. And he told me that story himself in his house.
Wow. How were the rest of the people? I gotta preface this question, by the way. I'm old. I'm like 90, bro. So for me, like my
You're not that old.
Well, my boy bands are like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like so like Dylan's been like briefing me, and of course I know you guys and respect you guys heavily, and you guys have crushed it. But how did they choose the rest of the group?
That bit I don't know.
Got it.
That bit I don't know. I should ask my ex-partner, actually, because she was part of the choosing of that. She was there on that day. Yeah, I don't know how they chose the rest of them, but I mean, they made the right choices. You know, it's crazy, and to see where we got to now. I mean, the very first time I met them, I was like, this was not aired on TV, and I don't know why I did this, but there was just something inside me that I had to just put my flag in the sand early. But I've been doing this. This was my last chance to do what I do, and I've been doing this for a very long time now, and I've experienced all of it. And like the guys who were behind me have literally just jumped on the show, and now they're going through. So I was like, can I have 5 minutes to decide? This was just before One Direction was made. So I went out and I called my dad. I was like, Dad, this is weird. I know I just told you I'm out, but they want to put me in a boy band. Like, what do you think about it? He said, well, you can either be 100% of nothing or 1/5 of something. And I thought, very clever, Jeffrey. So I went outside and I said, yeah.